Hello, everybody. This is DC Richards, aka David Richards, from the band Outside of Society. I am working on getting a new camera for this channel, so be patient with me, and I'll have that running pretty soon, possibly after this weekend. So, I wanted to get this out of my system, so I'm doing a video about new music and after the industry changed, and my opinion on that so far. I'm also going to be doing review videos in a bit here, is what I'm planning on doing, so I can really dig deep into some of the new material that's coming out, because I'm not always in a car listening to the radio or at home listening to the radio. Without further ado, here we go. So, as you may very well know, the music industry changed for the better or for the worse, maybe both, in the mid-2000s. And everything started getting placed on the internet. You didn't have to go to the store to purchase an album or new music. And people started getting a lot of new music for free even. There's probably a lot of artists that feel the same way I do about this. I had been working on my craft at that time for many years, and along comes I hate to put him down, but along comes Justin Bieber, and he all of a sudden explodes like it's nothing off of YouTube. And meanwhile, here's all these old desperate artists grinding away at the system and trying to make it, and we're out on the streets performing and doing shows, and put down your guitars, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Bieber's got this, all right. So for me, that's how it changed for the worse. I mean, it's just so easy for. I mean, and the songs don't even have to be tangible or good songs. Basically, if you look good, or if you can get your stuff out, then you're good to go. No matter how great the song is. Anyway, moving on. It is changing for the better. Technology upgrades and all that. I mean, I'm not denying that they are great. They are great. It is good to be able to do this right now and upload this video even. So a lot of people started putting down their guitars and putting down their instruments and sitting in front of a computer, keyboard, and writing new pop songs. And I feel that's great, in the sense that the world kind of needs a change. And if you take a look at like Nine Inch Nails back in the day, they were ahead of their time, basically writing that way, including guitars and some regular drums, but they were writing more poppy, different sounding type of material, other than just the general guitar in your face all the time. It kind of takes me back to how the piano used to be the standard guitar, if you kind of see what I'm saying there. So change is good. With that said, I'm tired of changing that radio station, reaching over, giving that song a chance, giving songs a chance, or flipping through. I flip through all kinds of random channels when I listen to the radio, so it's just kind of whatever I hear at the moment. I'll give it a chance, even if I don't like it at first, because there are some songs you got to give them a minute for the build up, and that can work really well. In fact, some of the greatest songs are written that way. The verses just aren't that appealing, and all of a sudden this fantastic chorus hits you, and you're like, whoa, okay, well that works. I see how that works. Um, so I'm just asking new artists, pop artists in general, artists, give us something tangible. Give the world something great, would you? I am tired of changing the radio and hearing crappy songs that are being streamed out to the public as if they're the greatest new thing that's coming out. The world is desperate for the next Bohemian Rhapsody, or, the next Smells Like Teen Spirit, or even, I mean, look at Michael Jackson. Come on, somebody has got to be out there that can put out some decent material that doesn't always have to be sex this and sex that, look at my body, I'm so sexy type of crap. Um, and not all of it's ultimately bad, so don't get me wrong. However, is it timeless? 50 years from now, will people rewind and say, I want to hear that Rihanna song because it's so darn epic? And that applies with many, many artists. You get my picture. I'm just tired of it, man. Some of the dull and boring stuff I have heard on the radio over the past 5 years plus has just disappointed me and made me wonder what happened to the music industry. And it's like they are just putting out material to be put out on the radio, and whoever was lucky enough to be placed in that spotlight gets it. And doesn't matter how great your song is, we're going to put it out there and make you famous, and we'll get $1 off you because we can. And we have the resources to do that. So, and for someone like me, it's big downer. Big downer. Anyway, I just ask future artists out there, if there's any pop artists or guitar players, anyone out there that's putting out music, give us something great. Just give us something great. Even if you put out mediocre stuff here and there, yeah, I get the picture. But is it on the radio? Is it being shoved down people's throats? If you're gonna shove music down people's throats, make it tangible. I am praying to God that the music that comes out in the next 10 years, from 2019 all the way to 2030, something's got to happen, man. We got to change this up. And it makes me want to start writing pop songs. And now you got all these bands now that are, well, the old way doesn't work anymore, and there's a lot of new pop tracks coming out. So let's put down our guitars and our instruments, and we'll see what we can come up with in the studio. Yeah, it makes you want to go and try that. As dedicated to the guitar as I am, I still haven't really tried it yet. I did one track, still had guitar on it. Took me like 10 hours to mix the sound and everything, get it where I wanted. It turned out okay, but it didn't blow up or anything. But anyway, it's great to have new sounds. I can't wait for the day where I turn on that radio and I actually find something worth coming back to and listening to. And I can come back to it 50 years, 60 years from now. Well, I probably might not be around for that long. Okay, 40 years from now, if I'm still here. and I could go back and I can listen and I can generally say, yeah, this is timeless. This is a timeless song. That is a timeless song. We need more of those, ladies and gentlemen. Anyhow, this is DC Richards. Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you hear and are looking forward to seeing me in the future, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Have a great day.